All right, people. It is the 2nd of July. I'm in the house with JNICER, the nicest one. We have Pascal as well, representing, beaming through. It's a sunny day, and we've got the crew in the house as well. We've got my guy Arcanon, top gaming, hardcore gaming nerd in the spot. We got our guy Dak, aka the Carter, the master of the haiku, as it goes. You have to be slick to be a master of haiku, by the way. So yeah, we all in the house. We're about to get busy on some hip hop beats. It's gonna be 30 minutes. Yeah, it's vibes. Gentlemen, any volunteers to take it away?
Shit, I'll do it.
Nicer's always up for it. Let's get him, Nicer.
Yeah, taking flight, I ain't afraid of. Granite is more than what I'm made of. But I ain't feeling native. I'm finna alternate a state in time. Stay your mind in every rhyme when I make a verse. Another body in a fucking hearse. As we body beats, put them in the dirt. Solidified, they soil their spot. Look, I ain't gonna spoil and ride like the grocery list. But with the way that I rap, you know that I'm noticeably it. Shit, I used to spit with a list. When the speech therapy, it took care of me. Now it's rare to see NICER stumble. Ain't football, but NICER never fumbles. In the jungle, I'm prepared to rumble. I'm prepared to hustle. Better believe I still struggle. Shit.
Oh, still struggle for the muscle. Well, I don't struggle for the muscle. Shit, when it comes to truth and fate, they tend to tussle. Truth, faith, and lies getting energized. They try to divide like someone loose with their thighs. And I say someone because it can't be a particular gender. Oh shit, politics just entered the chat. Same way I entered to rap. And if you don't have facts, then you might just get slapped back. In a debate, you know, I keep it cool. But I'm pro when it comes to the tools. I've also got logic and reason, and I use them in any evening. I mean in any season. To leave producers and MCs wishing that they could stop existing, so they practice not breathing. Who gassed them up and tried to deceive them?
Blah, blah.
Pascal time.
Tried to gas up those who thought they had the fattest flows, but really, they're just a prat in stupid clothes. They're prancing around and they think that the crowd is dancing right now. But really they're just thinking, how the fuck did this guy get up on the stage? How did this guy rehearse those lyrics, those lyrical faults on the page? How did he charge it up with the volts, with the energy? How did he realize that this was his destiny, to be the court jester? And he is nothing more than a microphone tester. See, other people might get the PC because he's now a microphone molester. You best believe that he's more square than Lester. Now, he's gonna be on the stage when he spits, he sneezes. Everybody says, bless your heart, bless your heart. We need to address your art. Cause really, you're trying to use charm, but you're bringing all this harm. Let's extend our arms and make you real calm. Cause you got a point to prove, as if you got nothing else to lose. But you do. See, you need to trust me. Everything that you do right now, you just need to bust through.
Yeah. She said I love you. Wait, look, I was blessed from start. I ain't trying to get her naked, really, I'm trying to undress her heart. I'm trying to address the art of rap. It ain't an artifact, but my art's official. Look, I'ma go down in history in time when I manifest every rhyme, I'm the best. Shit, look, lately I've been vexed, but every time I'm stressed, I just smoke a pack, write a potent rap, where my poems at. I look in my notepad, look, those days I used to smoke dabs, shit. Now we smoke rappers. Thanks for the gesture. All these rappers, they want to manifest. This is treasure. Look, dig deep in the plain sight. You can see a gem hidden. This is stage fright. Meaning, on this stage, I frighten rappers. They be scared to go after me. Cause every rap, it causes disaster. This is not a treasury, it's a mastery.
Make them say, like their Master P. I saw the whole crew pissed off, tried to blast at me. It's like, get your gat if you got it. But when they come at me and blast, it's all passive. MCs wish they were really this active. I mean, MCs wish they were really this active. Spotlight might blind you, it's attractive. I get busy, man, I strike like a matchstick. Come with energy and vibes, they can't match it. Keep shit locked down like the door, we latched it. Oh shit, flows out there, I'm juggling them. They're all up through my hands, through my finger, I dropped it, copped it, catched it, caught it, forfeit. You guys on the plank suggest that you walk it. I, Captain, been dope since back when. Skinny black dudes in black back in action. Call that the Black Air Force energy. But killing MCs is just therapy. Slice them and make them laugh like Ashton Kutcher. How could he be so nice and still move like a butcher? Yeah,
that's a clip right there. For sure.
See, I always hear the mistakes. That's all it is. I could have said butcher. I meant to stay sharper than the butcher. Still hit a punchline like Ashton Kutcher. Rhymes, they are random. The rhymes, they are random. Stay focused on the scheme, LeeN. Don't rhyme off on a tangent. Whack MCs that try to, do what we do, but don't have the vibe. They watch this back and say, damn them. It's not my fault that you don't have no damn friends. You're in a crew full of boys. You ain't surrounded by no damn men. You might have muscles, but the most important muscle, you don't work it. I think you're a screw loose of having a full circuit. Johnny Five's alive. Don't let these little robotic guys show up and try to deprive you of a real vibe. I meant it. We're real and they're not authentic. That's why we can't strike up a bond or not have no friendships. We separate from the other ones, but we get contaminated. They're looking at us, putting in the hours and the practicing like, damn, how they gonna make it? You could do the same too, but you're watching. See us taking action and you really hope that we stop short or fall thin. We don't fall short. You guys are still looking, trying to get too many clicks and likes. We do it for the passion. These fools do it for the endorphins. Intelligent mammals out here covered with flows. You might as well call us the freestyle dolphins. But I would still get on the track and flex and keep the action real intelligent and old school like I was Dolph Lundgren. That's why I've got so many flows and punchlines that I can sport now and keep some for later. I'd rather be Dolph Lundgren and act out like I'm Schwarzenegger. In the zone alone, I'm moving like I was Sly Stone in Cobra. I'm an old school MC, I thought I told you. ED 209 with the weaponry, keep composure, bro, the flow don't stop. I've been doing this shit since I was watching RoboCop.
Yeah, he's been doing this shit since RoboCop. First time LeeN stepped onto the stage, everybody said, oh no, don't stop. See this guy, he would step up and do his lines. No, he wouldn't drop, he wouldn't flop. Everybody knew that it was popping off, cause he knew the lines, cause he had read the page. And now we're spitting the wisdom today like the sage, doing it without a pen, because a pen becomes a page. He's not trying to end his life with a legacy engraved onto the page. Endlessly a slave to the time, to the clocks that run our lives. Everyone wants to stop that, cause we're not using us under, we're not engaged with the natural rhythms of this world today. Now we got these other things that we need to create, go back in time so that we can relate into the way that we go forward. And we don't need to be obsessed in the forward, because the past can be used effectively, because we cannot repeat history exactly, but it spirals technically. We're not going back on the same moment, but the present moment is the singular eternal component. So what can we do? Step forward into new history and own it.
Look, I've been a farmer, but I don't grow those crops. Crop yield the picture with no Photoshop. The flow don't stop. I'm in the dojo. Watch me kick a black belt's ass. The flows they got, look. I'm the type of guy to be the sensei. I be rapping like my rent's paid. I be rapping like my rent's due. Food for thought, you better check the menu. I told a waitress on my date with destiny that I ain't gonna die forever, never rest in peace. Cause how could I live my life when it's hard to piece it together? This ain't a rap, it's a thesis, but better. It's a dictionary. Look, I'm just trying to be a missionary, survivor, swimming in the In the word of guilt, in my ocean of thoughts, I won't drown. It's finna go down, even if I go up. Posting every day until I blow up. But I ain't concerned about the clicks and views, so I click my tool. I should have stayed in school, but Jay's a fool. Now I'm dumber, but I've been laying pipe because I'm a plumber. Shit.
And that's the plan for the whole summer. They said, how much was an ounce of a good stuff? I said, the wanna. That's 100%. You know, we stay chilling hard because we paid that rent. And I'm looking at dudes like they can't afford it, but done paying rent, trying to move on to the mortgage and try to get one, then another one, trying to make sure that the bank account's amounts looking cumbersome. Too big for me to count the count them numbers, Your Honor. Had to pause for the comma. Couldn't inherit this richness if your whole bloodline was a goner. I mean a whole lot of goners, excuse me, Your Honor. I'm about to spray the whole spot like I was a kamikaze bomber in a parade, I mean an air raid. I've been out here trying to find up new flows for days, flows that I can use at shows to amaze. I'm so close to the target, I will graze the flesh. It's just a flesh wound, but I'm still out here trying to consume flesh soon. Who else is going hard as you? Flame grill skill, lead bars on the barbecue. Heathcliff the Marmaduke. Getting so sick, bro, I think I'm a puke. Ugh, I'm on it, ugh, I vomit, I'm so sick, but hope nobody will ever notice. I'm all about the propane. I lift these bars every day in the Cypher, but no pro gains. Might as well get the creatine and other supplements. But still the bread is out here lifting weights. Who can fuck with him? Similar to Schwarzenegger in the Goldsmith's gym, lifting up these golden bars. Who locked him in the box? Caught that Fort Knox. I'm chilling out with JNICER and Pascal when I rock. We still do it straight off the top of the, I'm looking for something that's not the chrome, not the dome, not the cranium, not the skull. It's really not my fault. I want to do it off the tippity top like it was the top of the tower. I'm still looking like the crowd's got their hands up like the clock at the top of the hour. Rain on them like the top of the shower. LeeN Pascal got a couple of powers. About to pass this beat because this one's being devoured.
This one's being devoured. You know, this guy harnesses the power. If he's in a relationship, then this guy shares the trousers, cause he's an equalizer. He knows it, he's wiser. Nah, anyone who steps up to him, he will demoralize them. And JNICER gives them the left hook, he surprises them. Make sure that you don't ever despise them, because then they will tear your eyes out again. And then beat your eardrums like a rum-a-tum-tum. And then they'll pull out your eyeballs with their thumb. Yeah, I pull out a thinker. Then they thumb out your eye from its socket and then poke it with the finger. Then they get their words, load it in their mouth, shoot it out the barrel, pull the trigger. Yeah, cause they got the lyricism and they know how to follow the rhythm. They deal with circumstances that they are given, but their meaning's never hidden, because these guys stay on track and they are driven. They're never missing, nah. They know how to follow a transition. They're always following an objective and a mission, but they're not followers, nah. They got intuition and they're never wishing at the bottom of the well, cause they are the source, they are the cause, and they know that all is well will end well.
Nice. Beats dying, don't pick up the dying beat. Right out. Nice, guys. I'm seeing FTCs in the near future. JNICER knows what those are all about.
We got some good stuff, man. Good practice.
Yeah, we gotta get some focuses. But what I can do for now is we can take a middle intermission and breathe just a little bit of that FTC life into this one. So
Nice.
I will give us both, I don't know what I'll challenge myself to do. I'll challenge myself to remember what it's like to run an FTC.
That's a good one.
Yeah, let me dig deep for that. NICER, I think you've got a couple of things lined up that I really like. Don't be afraid to finish earlier. Strong finish. I know what you're looking for.
Bet.
Strong finish. Okay?
Yes, sir.
It doesn't, remember you told me it doesn't have to be long. Yeah? So as soon as you feel, just as soon as you have an inkling of where we're no longer cooking at gas mark 10, finish. The Cypher will still be here. You know what you're looking for. You might get it. Yeah?
Sounds good.
So nice finishes, nice exits. You get what I mean? That's what we're looking for. And Pascal, the new challenge is for every freestyle idea, I'm going to ask you to remove yourself from the current reality. So don't use what's in front of you as your stimulus. Not me, not JNICER, not you, not the Cypher. You can focus really well. Just find something and pinpoint on it, just somewhere else. Like go, like mentally project, astral project or something like that. Go somewhere else and be somewhere else, and then do the Pascal up from there. You get what I mean? And then be creative. Yeah, let's break out of reality a little, yeah? All right, guys, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Cool, I'll add an extra few minutes on. It's the halfway mark. That was a nice halfway, nice middle. Anyone want to volunteer to start up round 2?
Yeah, why not?
Nice one, Pascal. Pascal time.
Yeah. Start at the beginning, not the middle. We're getting other MCs strung up like we've dismantled the fiddle. And now we're here, ready to shake our spears, cause our spears are pens and we're befriending the enemies. Once again, it will not be the end of me, never stop with my energy. Now, watch me convert the enemy. They step up to me, they say, what's up my G? They give me a high five, they dap me up. I remember back in the days when they tried to slap me up. But now I'm here, getting stuck in the mud, and I grab that muck and I realize that my friend and me has become stuck. So I help him up, he's fallen over, he's covered. And I see the clover that he's looked at and it's smothered. It's a fallacy. This guy, he's fallen, but he doesn't embarrass me. Nah, see I'm here. And I'm ready to take him here as well. And he knows that I really believe in his heart. And his tear ducts begin to swell. He produces art and he tapers everything together. I say, come and join me, LeeN and JNICER, cause everything together gets much better.
Yeah. Look, fuck end result is all about the process. That's why I enjoy it and see the progress. It be complex, I'm trying to make it out, but I ain't trying to take the road of chasing clout. What's the hate about? Where they show love. Fuck it, this is no bluff. They owe us, so we go back. I remember when I really wanted a gold plaque, but I ain't concerned about that. I learned about rap and study it. Now I'm feeling like a shark, y'all be guppies. Look, shit could get ugly in the midst of beauty. Look, I never miss a routine. I'm from Canada, so all I do is go to Tim Hortons and eat the poutine. Another day, another song diminished. LeeN, this is the strongest finish. Like when you're in the finish line but couldn't finish time. I don't smoke the spliff, instead I diminish mine.
You can catch me holding a Guinness chilling at the finish line. Oh, the beat. That's perfect. That was good. All right, let's go again. Yeah. Oh, don't be scratching all over this one.
69.
I hear scratching on samples. That's not the wave. Yeah, it's not the wave. I'm not a surfer G, and that is not the wave. Yeah, it's not the wave. Not a surfer G, and that is not the wave. One more time. Chill. Yeah. You can hear the scratch coming. Out here preparing for something. You can feel the vibe I emit. So much vocal going on in the back. I should skip, but I can dance between it. I can dance between it like it's the raindrops dropping and I'm Fred Astaire. I be dancing between the cuts and scratches of the sample, bro. And then I move like I was never there. I can feel the pressure in the air without no barometer. I'm from a whole nother planet when I'm in the Cypher. I crossed the Andromeda. I moved all across the universe just to come down and try to pen me a universal verse like a universal soldier. When the whole universe, the sun is gone, it gets colder. But we can sit in our seat and make sure we emitting the heat. I stay on point even though the mid-range frequencies trying to put me off beat, but I'ma stay sharp, bro, man. I make sure the bars stay hard. but I would still press fast forward after killing it and say, oh my God. What did he say? And MC's out here competing with the DJ, scratching the action, making them itch like it was eczema. What is this beat that I got next up? I mean, this beat is really trying to beat you, but I'm scratching and I'm itching like I've got the alopecia, man. I'm scratching and I'm itching like I hit the poison ivy. So that DJ looked at me and tried me, scratching and he's itching, changing the pitch and then the fader. I told the DJ, I'ma ride on this beat, not be backing down from the mid-range frequencies, and I'll see you later like a skater. I stay on my grind. Every flow, every cadence, every pattern that I'm rapping's coming straight from the mind. And you can find me up in the venue, all up in your cypher. Got the gems that'll light your life up. So take a pen and you better take notes. I'm like Jessica Fletcher when I'm writing these quotes. Too many samples in that beat, no joke. Have a fresh one, Pascal.
Yeah, riding a beat without the sample. Let me give you an example. Yeah, about to blow you all away. Better than a BJ, replace the B with a D, cause I'm a DJ and watch me be great. Now I'm here and I'm like a cat, cause I've got claws and I've got a cause. When I see a record I can't resist the urge to scratch. Nah, I'm gonna flip other MCs like the tracks, put them on their backs. Make sure that I eat them alive, because I'm a big cat, so I have them like a snack. And I play with them when they're E-live. When they're A-live, well, watch me play my game live, because life is a game. Now I'm here and I'm like a dragon, pants not sagging, but I'm spitting the flames. Now I'm bringing a mace, I'm about to graze this beast's face. I'll make sure that I'm gonna rearrange its limbs so that it is hard to trace. Now I know that this dragon has been residing in the cave. It is the hardest place to really feel the need to be brave, because all your thoughts seem to be the only thing that really escape. Nah, this is something that I cannot start ignoring. This poor dragon is following for the same trap like the prisoners in Plato's allegory. Nah, I need it to not floor me. Nah, I need to fucking stop it. The philosophy, nah, I just need to fucking drop it.
Yeah. My mind's in space. I'm trying to buy a fireplace with a fireplace and a jacuzzi and a hot tub. Shit, maybe one day I'll be on Hot Ones eating fire wings. I inspire things. Chicken wings, they've been chicks to me, and this is lit. Shit, you couldn't match this shit with a matchstick. Speaking of matches, there ain't no rematch, and y'all see mad. Look, y'all be flat like your bitches be. I'm just trying to get the riches. We be sharp. It takes heart to do this shit, cause you couldn't fake art at a skate park, cause I stay grinding. Jay's aligning my mind with the sky and the diamonds and the ground and the earth. This is pressure since my birth. Shit.
Both you and the beat at the same time thought it was time to write out. It happens. It happened.
D E F.
Hard work, guys. Hard work. We putting in that hard work. Stay focused. No. I just fought a sample on the last one. It's like, hey, you wanna do it again? No. Yeah. You wanna do it again? You did it last time, LeeN. You wanna do it again? I'm like, nah. You want to do it again? You did it last time, LeeN. You wanna do it again? Us like, no. Have to politely say no. Don't ask me again, bro. Don't say so. I don't really want to hear it. I might be known for fixing situations, but fixing them, yo, I'm hating. I'd rather just prevent them. I'm short on patience for the situations like that. I hope I mentioned. Don't be coming to me with a lot of bullshit. My patience card, don't you pull it. I'm not the preacher on the pulpit. This shit ain't nice. I might be calm once if you ask for a word of advice, but I'm not calm twice. If you didn't listen the first time, I have got a lot of attitude. Let me disperse mine. In fact, most of my attitude is backed by facts. So that is why I simply puff my chest out and then I speak big time when I come and back my raps. With the truth, you could get slapped. Write down, tell your ego that it needs to chill. To step to me and talking facts, you need the skill. And we can debate it, we can do the raps. And so the guys could do the raps in debate form and do it the greatest. Me, I got the news for you. The views, they're not the latest. Me, I'm trying to bring the people together. Fuck the haters. They're always chasing papers or always chasing something that is physical. Me, I'm bringing spirit here and do it in the literal. You cannot really see the light, especially if you are not in tune with the vibe tonight. You can feel it in the air. You don't really need to see it. Something better's coming, and you could choose to be it. And that's a big choice that you choose right there. To be a boy to a man, you avoiding a plan. If you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. And that is how you end up, either dead or in jail. It's the simple story. It's another cycle. Don't get caught in the trap that are laid out for the idle minds. Cause idle minds get led astray. I mean, they get led astray until someone busts their lead away. I mean, lets the lead fly away. And that news could fuck up your entire day, or your whole week, your whole month, or even your whole lifetime. And I just always improvise, bro. I don't write mine. I'm hoping that these MCs listen and they just learn to take what's left of their life and use it for the right mind and find the right kind of activities to be involved in. You know a lady, then act chivalrously. Doesn't really matter, bro. I'm a dope MC. We got new words and syllables and we spread them all across a bar. And we always improvise our flows and it's not really hard. We turn the heat up on the beat until we leave it charred. I'm staying sharper with the tongue and wit and leave them scarred. I leave them scarred. Call the doctor, go and get the gurney. Because LeeN and JNICER, Pascal, we are on a journey. And that journey really starts in one step and then we start every verse. It's simply one breath and a couple words, a couple beats. You know we brought the heat to keep the people feeling the truest form of hip-hop in their seat. Too many syllables.
Too many syllables. Apparently for each syllable you can stack them up and then do some lama dama lama raps and become invincible. You won't wince at all. See, remember, life's a marathon, not a sprint at all. You just need to take your pace. Look at old people struggling to get from place to place. Yes, now we're going down like it's timber. We're making sure that we can get through these fat obstacles by getting slimmer. I'm moving this frame like it's a Zimmer, and I'm driving through this game like I'm inside a bimmer. Now I'm gonna be going through, making sure that I'm spitting all this spray, and I'm ready to go to the place where people pray. And I won't be a false idol, but with my lines I'll make sure they can be chucked for an additional life, like a lifeline. Yeah, and then they'll realize that it's not just my time, it's our time. Now we need to get together, combine our minds, make sure that we get these different combos, hit it with a triangle, square, up, down, left, and then make sure that any other cheat codes are left back on the shore, because they're going with the wave and the brave are left on the shores, dead in the sands. Now we're here with our head in our hands.
Fresh beat for the JNICER, fresh beat for the JNICER, right? In the corner like the coach. Let's go, ready? It's JNICER time.
I'm ready,
go,
I'm ready.
Hitting the shoulders like, ready? Ding, ding.
Let's go.
Yeah, I've been higher than the space station. I've been higher than the space station. Why these rappers gotta stay hating? Nah, I've been higher than the look. Growing up, I wanted to be an astronaut. Makes sense when I shoot for the stars. I'm blasting off. My mask is off. The face reveal. My faith is real. I have a faith, but I made a meal. Look. Chef's kiss, but we've been making out, and fuck it, I ain't gonna get my anger and take it out on every instrumental. I've been in my mental, it ain't coincidental. We ain't use no pencil, we ain't write no raps. Life's a fighting fact, we've been fighting back and inviting jabs, so you better strike back. Look, faster than lightning, cause I might flash my mind and shit. My mind and shit, I'm inclined to climb and shit. It's my time and shit, and I've been legit. This is called perfect timing. Now this is called perfect rhyming with a dope beat, dope cadence. They go hate it. I'm not playing. Like I said, I've been higher than the space station. So why these bitches play hating? Shit, I've been higher than the shit.
Space station. They be caught up on the PlayStation. They could do better, but they remain hating. That's why they're still stuck in their mum's basement. They're stuck in the same place, watching everybody else orbit, move on and get more shit. But they come to a peaceful spot where you're celebrating and they want to make noise and cause a ruckus. And I can hear them screaming. It's just a grown child that doesn't know how to fight their inner demons, still afraid of the dark. That's why they see us shining, they're afraid of the art. I keep it honorable and honest, they get afraid of the heart, they're not authentic. I never even wrote this down, you know I meant it. These words were heaven sent shit. I'm really not a musician. I might just be a soul in a body that's on a mission to overcome the darkness in everyday living conditions. That's why I stay focused, bro. I'm always driven, cause if I don't feel the struggle, then I can't ever put the passion in this cadence when I'm rapping. I never ever want to see my pockets fatten, not to too much to get swole to the point where the ego's out of control. I'd rather be in a better place where I can just reach out and give the world my soul, give the whole world a lot of love. I want to reach around the whole planet and give the equator a hug. That's a lot of warmth when I hit the topicals from a small island in the middle of the tropicals. Now I'm simply beaming my heart and soul across the net. Really happy that this cypher's kinda intimate, intricate. I never switch words, especially when we get together on the Discord.
So fly, you need a swat. We're getting real low, then real high, cause we squat, we jump too. Then we come up with the scratch tunes that you can all jump to. Yeah, we're getting down right now, making sure that other people are tilling the fields, ready with the plow, making sure that they're doing the digging, they dig it with the trowel. Yeah, then they're bringing the spade, cause they're digging through to China and they're going to new ages. Now, they're finding new sages, all these different people with their translations that made its way across the transatlantic, and they realized that the meaning was so dramatic. They were like, where do we go? Where do we run to? I need to learn the art of war from Sun Tzu, cause he's got the secrets to war. And there's a message in it that you've not ever heard before, which is, number one, don't go to war. It's the best outcome for all. But if you do go to war, then make sure that you're prepared to take the civilians on the other side, but when you capture the walls. Yeah, because there's those who survive, and those who survive never forget, and they remain appalled, and you need to pull your weight. Remember, you're not at all that great. If you're like Alexander, pushing all the propaganda and pushing all the slander, then you're invading different continents. Then you need to really reveal your incompetence by continuing on all of this nonsense.
Pascal versus the DJ. Okay, we both survived. That's just freestyle on hard, because you're like, yo, what's going on back there? And you know, but I have actually been in live situations with some mad overzealous DJs. Like they putting effects on my vocals, scratching, juggling. I'm just like, bro, I can't make up the song and deal with what. Calm down. You know, it's crazy. All right, nice. Are you ready?
Sure.
Yes,
Yep,
sir.
Let's go.
Hey. Shit. Yeah. Look, fruits of a labor, we do for the paper. They be truthfully haters, I can see it. So I'm telling them later, look, I'ma make it surpass my limits. Look, it's greater than the rapping image, it's greater than giving your passion, cause I see these rapping gimmicks. They be posting once a day, then smoke a blunt. Look, I ain't pulling stunts, I do my own those. I got my own flows, I got my own bars. I went to war and I got a couple hurt scars. Look, the reason why I beat up every instrumental and tell this shit to quiet down, silence now. I need to breathe a second, but I've been violent and violent now. I pick a string like Violet, wow. I mean the violin, fuck it. I've been straight violent, no Fender guitar, but I've been bending these bars with no drummer in the background. But I'm feeling back now, crack. I crack every MC, fist to the jaw, shit be odd, this shit ain't no facade. Shorty wanted to give me a dicky massage, but she be thicker than Nicki Minaj. Shit, I quickly am gone, shit, no facade. But lately I've been ghost, the reason I ain't on the social, don't like no post.
Don't like no post. At night I'm ghost. They can't feel no pulse until I start speaking in the pulse and the rhythm that they can reveal. That's when they already know that the love is real. They're in sync with the heartbeat. That is why I'm out here with the art beat. The rhythm and the cadence, man, they like it. That is why I hit the venue, then they get excited. I see the target in the distance, try to strike it. The urge to grab the microphone and wreck shit, I can't fight it. They call me a hip-hop fiend. By the time I hit the venue, bro, they like, there's LeeN. It's the skinny dude that hit the Cypher and keep it rather nice. It's a bit of food for thought. I don't want a slice of your fast food pizza with the government cheese. That's why I don't really rub shoulders with too many MCs, because they, they can leave you with a residue. Whackness is contagious. That's why you have to be careful about who you share the stage with. You might think that they're amazing, then you realize it's crack that they're blazing. I've seen this shit before. From underneath the green room door, you can smell the smoke and the chemicals. When they're on stage, shades on, they grab their genitals. You know the type. When they talk, they are loud as a motorbike, but they couldn't even fling a pie in a food fight. They got the type that with the type don't let me go and bust their bubble. Talk loud, but they never want to get in trouble. Last beat, last round, guys. Let's get it. Great exercise. Great exercise. That's what we're doing, exercising while we vibing. Quick rounds on this one. Pascal time. Let's go.
Yeah, I shoot my shots, and sometimes the other people on the other side, they would have shot back, because I'm coming with the electric rhymes. I bring that shock rap. Make sure that I spin their heads back like a snapback, and then they stop video and everything to upload up onto the Snapchat. Well, I'm gonna snap that like it's a spinal or like it's a disc on some vinyl. I'm gonna make sure that I spread with my rhymes all around the world, because this shit's about to get viral.
I'm done racing, cause I've been smoking rappers for so long, they've been blunt lacing, and I'm done chasing. It's a must to be great when the hate's against your back. They're just trying to prevent these raps hating in the Twitter, even on the YouTube. But what I do is magic, is truly voodoo. Who knew? Jujutsu or judo finna sweep you, then delete you. She ain't sweet too, cause these rappers say they don't have room to improve, but they need room.
In fact, they need to. I had a word of advice for them, but I realized they need to. They said they're the realest type of rappers, but all of them are see-through. I realized they had a cheat code. I peep you weak dudes trying to pose like you're stronger men. I don't really belong amongst them, because they might be strong physically, but not mentally, and certainly not strong with the pen. The only thing that's strong about them is their body odor. They're not strong, not even in the way that they stand with their stature and weak composure. They're just big for nothing. It's like a mountain that's hollow. It's like a whole plate of food that still leaves you hungry after you swallow. It's like a promise of money today, but that money's coming after tomorrow's tomorrow. What I'm saying is, it looks like a lot, but it's a whole lack of substance is what they got. Having a lack of substance is a idiom in itself. That's why I'm not feeling them. Oh, they're idiots that just personify a whole idiom. They thought I was serious, but I was really kidding them. I didn't realize me minding my business would really get to them. Reset to them. Man, I'm not pissed at them. They're just playing their part like some Mr. Men. Caricatures out of these amateurs. And I never knock amateurs, especially on amateur night, because they're leveling up, getting experience on mic. It's the worst, and amateurs think they're tight. As Jay said, man, they need some practice. Until then, we will just beat them. Beat them. Good stuff. Good exercise, guys. Good exercise. Good exercise. What's the feedback saying today? What's the feedback saying? Let me see. Let me put my serious MC hat on. I would say a lack of flow state across the board due to consciousness of like, oh, you want to get a dope rhyme, you know. So if I'm not mistaken, that's kind of like what was happening, and that gets you stuck in what I call the mechanical rhymes. Do you know what I mean? The ones you know, and then you're trying to reel them off rather than creating a space where you can go off into that new zone and be like, oh shit, it's coming together. Do you know what I mean? So we can weigh that up. That's fine, because I know you'll be watching it back, NICER. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And you can look for that. But I think it... let's see if I can prove us wrong, or can I be proven wrong, or can I prove myself right? And I'll be like, maybe for the next few ciphers, let's try and create a great space for setting free, and hope that when you're free, that magic, you know, that stuff that you're like, oh God, how did I say that, happens. Do you get what I mean? But if you disagree, that's fine. I'm cool to talk it out. But
I agree. I'm just high as shit. Like I shouldn't have smoked so much. That's what I was thinking. I think that's what made me like do that, to be honest. But yeah,
it's just like,
I gotta like come more locked in.
That's real. That's what
To
I'm
be,
saying.
but I didn't realize I was Cypher until like it was too late too.
Okay. Weed life.
Yeah.
And we can wait
Shit.
up. And
But I agree with what you're saying though.
Cool. Excellent. That's there, and let's use that to you know, look at our performance, study your performance, and plan your progress. So let's do that. Yeah. So it's peace out to our future selves, and yeah, let's do this again soon.